Miss Winters. Do you take this man, Daniel Carter, to be your lawfully wedded husband? Miss Winters.
Deborah, answer him.
Deborah, what is this? What's going on here?
Do you take this man as your husband?
Hey besties! Before we jump into today's video, I noticed that a lot of you who enjoy my content aren't actually subscribed yet. If you find value in what I share, please take a moment to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out and ensures you won't miss any of my future videos. Thank you so much for your support.
Today, we celebrate the achievements of these brilliant young men and women who have persevered through challenges and sleepless nights to earn this great milestone. Graduating class of this year, you have worked hard, and we are proud of you. And now, for the valedictorian speech, we invite Miss Deborah Winters.
Good afternoon, distinguished guests, faculty members, parents, and my fellow graduates. Today is a day many of us have dreamed of, a day of fulfillment, a day that proves our hard work, faith, and sacrifices have not been in vain. This journey has not been easy. There are nights of exhaustion, moments of doubt, and times when we questioned if we could push through. But one thing remained constant, our determination and, most importantly, the grace of God that carried us through. We have been taught that education is the key to a brighter future, but today, I stand here to say that education, without purpose, is incomplete. It is not just about acquiring knowledge. It is about using that knowledge to impact lives, uplift our communities, and fulfill our God-given destinies. To my fellow graduates, let us step into this next chapter with faith, knowing that the same God who brought us here will continue to lead us. Let us walk boldly, not just as scholars, but as people of integrity, love, and purpose. Congratulations, class of this year, we made it.
Ah, my daughter, look at you. You have made me proud today.
Mama, we made it.
Scholarship. First class material. I always knew you had it in you.
Deborah, this is a great achievement. Well done, my dear.
Thank you so much, Uncle Patrick.
So, now that you have finished school, we can start planning for the next big celebration, Abby.
Uncle, which celebration?
And Deborah, what kind of question is that? Your wedding, of course. Or you think we came here just to celebrate this small certificate?
Deborah, it's true. You have done well with school, but now it's time to think about your future home. You are 25, my dear. You are not getting any younger.
Auntie Deborah, tell us the truth. Is there already someone? Or should we start scouting for you?
I beg, let me take my pictures first before you people marry me off here. Proverbs 3:5 tells us, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding." But often, when God's answer is not coming quickly, we take matters into our own hands. It's easy to have faith when things are working in our favor. But what about when we don't see the results we want? What about when we pray and the answer is silence?
Go ahead, my dear. Tell them.
It's not rejection, it's redirection. Some of us need to learn that waiting on God is not punishment, but preparation. Today, I challenge you, before making any major decision in life, whether it's about career, family, or even personal struggles, ask yourself, am I acting out of faith?
Debbie, I don't know what you put in that Bible study today, but some people were really shifting in their seats.
I was just sharing the word, Ruth. It wasn't me, it was God.
And Brother Peter? That man was staring at you all through service like an angel was whispering your name in his ear.
Please behave.
No, I'm serious. If he had a notebook, he would have been writing Mrs. Peter in the margins.
Sister Deborah, may I have a word?
Of course, Brother Peter. How are you?
The Lord is good. He has been speaking to me very clearly.
Oh? What has he been saying?
Sister Deborah, last night, I had a vision. I saw you in a wedding gown, radiant like the morning sun. And then I saw myself standing before you in a suit, holding a briefcase. A voice from heaven said, "She is the one." Sister Deborah, I believe God has chosen you to be my wife.
Brother Peter. That is quite a revelation.
Yes! You see it too, right?
Wow, Brother Peter, what a powerful revelation. But quick question, was Deborah holding a Bible in this vision?
No.
And what was in the briefcase?
I don't know exactly, but I assume.
A marriage certificate, right? Because this vision sounds more like your own thoughts than God's voice.
Sister Deborah, I am simply asking you to pray about it. The Lord will confirm.
Yes, of course. I will pray about it.
Debbie, why did you tell him that? Now he'll go around testifying that you were his fiancée in the spirit.
What was I supposed to say? No, Brother Peter, your revelation is not from God?
Yes. Exactly that. Well, Deborah, at least Brother Peter prays.
What do you mean?
I'm just saying. At least he's a man of God. Not everyone who claims to be is truly serious. Anita, if you have something to say, please say it directly. Ah, Ruth, why are you always ready to fight? I didn't mean anything. I'm just saying. A godly man is hard to find. Some people pretend to be holy just to impress. Wow, Anita. So deep. Next time, try speaking directly instead of dropping riddles. Let's go, before Brother Peter starts another round of prophecy.
Deborah, wake up. The morning is running away with its legs. You better wake up before the sun gets tired of waiting for you.
Mama, what is it now?
You are still asking me what is it when the sun is already climbing the sky? Come out here. Come and sit down, Deborah. Deborah, let me tell you a story. There was once a farmer who planted his yam on time. When the rain came, it watered the yam, and it grew well. But his neighbor said, "Let me wait, let me wait." By the time he was ready to plant, the rain had finished, and his land was dry. What do you think happened?
Mama, what does yam have to do with me?
You are the yam, my dear. And the rain? That is your youth. If you don't plant at the right time, you will struggle later.
Mama, just say what you want to say.
So you know and you are still pretending? Deborah, you are 25. You have finished school. My dear, it is time for you to do the needful.
Mama, must we talk about this now? I just woke up.
And I am your mother. If I don't talk to you, who will? Or should I wait until your younger cousins start bringing wedding invitations before I speak?
Mama, there is no law that says I must marry immediately after school.
Ah, Deborah, don't talk like this. I am not saying you must marry tomorrow, but my dear, start opening your eyes.
My eyes are opened.
No, they are closed. You are behaving as if men are trees. You pass them every day and don't even notice.
Mama, that is not true.
Then tell me, my dear, what is stopping you?
I want to focus on my master's degree first. Marriage will come at the right time.
That is how you people always talk. Marriage will come, marriage will come. Then before you know it, years will pass, and you will be wondering where the time went.
Mama, I understand where you are coming from. I really do. But rushing into marriage just because of age is not wisdom.
Rushing? Have I ever rushed you? Did I wake you up at 2 a.m. and say, Deborah, go and marry now?
No, Mama, but...
No but. Look, my daughter, marriage is not everything, but it is important. It is not just about you, it is about family, legacy, companionship. You think I want you to suffer?
Mama, I know you mean well. Mama.
Good. Then at least, promise me one thing.
What? Mama.
That if a good man comes, you will not turn him away just because you think you have all the time in the world.
Okay, Mama, I promise.
Good. Now come and help me in the kitchen before you start another long sermon.
Debbie, I'm telling you that your mother is a typical African woman. I don't even need to hear the full conversation to know exactly how it went.
She started with a parable. You know it's serious when she starts with a parable.
Let me guess. Something about time, season, or farming?
Yam.
Ah. I knew it. Yam and rain, Abby.
She said if I don't plant my yam now, when the rain stops, I'll regret it.
And, my dear, are you now ready to plant? Or are you waiting for irrigation?
You're not serious.
But honestly, all this marriage pressure, doesn't it get to you?
Sometimes. I won't lie. It's like, 1 minute, I'm just focusing on my goals, and the next, everyone is asking me when I'll wear a wedding gown.
As if marriage is a certificate you must collect immediately after university.
Exactly. And I know Mama means well, but I wish she would trust that I know what I'm doing.
My daughter, listen to your mother. Oh, you young girls of nowadays, you want to pursue career, pursue big dreams, until one day, you wake up and no man is coming again.
Here we go.
When I was your age, I was already in my husband's house, carrying my first child. Now, see me, 4 children, 5 grandchildren, and peace of mind.
Mama China, I hear you. But times are different now.
Which time is different? Man is still man, woman is still woman. My dear, shine your eyes before all these small girls collect all the good husbands finish.
Mama China, so if she doesn't marry now, she will remain single forever?
I didn't say that. Oh, but she should use wisdom.
How much is this pot, Mama? You see my life. Everywhere I turn, the same thing.
It's okay, my dear. Just marry now and give the people what they want.
You're mad.
Speaking of marriage talk, have you told your mother about Brother Peter's briefcase revelation?
Ruth, please, don't remind me.
But why? You didn't hear the voice from above? She is your wife.
I reject it.
Mom, how is Dad?
Shh. The doctor says he needs rest.
Daddy is not improving.
Everything is going to be fine. Jesus will heal him. He will revive his messenger. Bishop Carter is strong, his faith is strong. But I will restore you to health and heal your wounds, declares the Lord. Jeremiah 30:17.
I believe that. I know he says that. The pastors in the ministry are waging war in prayer for him. But only if you let it be acceptable.
What do you mean?
Nothing. I mean, we, his family, need to seek God's mercy for him.
Have you heard from your brothers?
Which ones? The ones who should be here praying for their father. Or the ones too busy fighting over his properties?
I don't like that tone, Nancy.
And I don't like that our father is lying here unconscious while David and Jaden are already drawing battle lines.
That is not your concern.
Oh, but it is. Because when they finally tear each other apart, you'll expect Daniel to step in and fix everything, won't you?
Daniel is different.
No, he's just your favorite.
Daniel understands responsibility. Unlike David and Jaden, he does not fight for what is already his.
So it's already his. I guess the will should just write itself, then.
Daniel knows his place. He respects authority. He carries himself with dignity, unlike his brothers.
He carries himself like a prince. Because you raised him to believe he's one.
And what exactly do you think he is?
Let's not pretend. You and I both know Daniel is not half the man you want him to be. But you'll still hand him everything, won't you? Not because he deserves it, but because you need to believe you made at least one good son. Does he even know what's happening?
I understand everything. God is with those who are truly patient.
Bro. We've been sitting here for over an hour. Who exactly are we waiting for? Daniel. I'm talking to you. You dragged me out here, parked me in front of a church, and you haven't said a word since. If this is some sort of repentance mission, I should have been informed.
It's called observation.
Observation? You mean parking outside a church like a stalker, waiting for some poor woman to walk out? That's what we're doing now? If I find out you've suddenly developed feelings for one of these church girls,
It's not about feelings.
then what is it about?
Keep praying, Mama Bayo.
Let's go now, bestie. We need to pick up all the evangelism booklets I forgot at home. We must distribute them today. Mama Bayo, please excuse us.
There she is.
Wait. You mean her? This is the girl Pastor Grace was talking about, isn't it? The so-called perfect church sister.
She's disciplined. She knows how to carry herself.
And that's why we've been sitting here? Because you admire her discipline? Nah, man. Something's off. Since when do you sit outside a church studying a woman like an exam question? Alright, let's break this down. Are you actually interested in her, or do you just like the way she fits?
It's about suitability.
And what exactly are you looking for, Daniel? A business partner? A board member? Because the way you're talking, you're not describing a woman you want to love. You're describing a position you want filled.
Love is an illusion, Lucas. Stability is what matters. Order.
So that's what you see when you look at her? Stability? Order? Not an actual human being?
She's the kind of woman who fits the position.
And you think she'll just fall in line?
She will.
Another one?
They said the surgery can't wait. I need to deposit half the money by next week.
How much is left? This is crazy, Betty. How are you supposed to find this kind of money?
I don't know.
Have you thought about asking him?
No.
Betty, come on. She's his daughter too.
That man does not exist to me.
That's not true, and you know it. He may not have been the best man, but
I don't want his help.
Betty, I get it. I really do. But this is not about pride. This is about sorrow.
You think I don't know that? You think I don't stay up at night worrying, praying, begging God to give me a way out? I can't. I can't go back to him.
Then don't. Just ask for what's rightfully hers. You don't have to tell him anything else. Betty, do you really have another choice?
I'll be honest, Debbie, that last session? I was just nodding to look engaged. I lost track after the first 20 minutes.
Maybe if you stopped whispering side comments, you would have followed.
Please. That session was long. Just give me the summary later. You two never take anything seriously.
Sister Deborah.
Is that not the bishop's son? Oh. So this is the famous Pastor Daniel Carter.
Good evening, Brother Daniel.
You don't call me Brother Daniel. I'm Pastor Daniel Carter, son of Bishop Carter, founder of the Kingdom Life Ministry International.
My apologies, Pastor Daniel.
A word.
Of course.
There's an old saying, when a tree bears fruit, the birds will come. Some to eat, some to nest, and others just to admire.
I'm sorry, I don't quite understand.
You are the tree, Sister Deborah. You have ripened into a woman of virtue, discipline, and grace. It is only natural that suitors will come. I am one of them.
Oh.
I am not a man who wastes time, Sister Deborah. You have been diligent in the work of the Lord. You are respected. You are well positioned to be a wife.
I see.
I believe you are ripe for marriage. And I am interested in you. I am giving you 1 week to decide. Let me know if you are interested.
Pastor Daniel, marriage is
Not something to rush into, I know. But it is also not something to delay unnecessarily.
I appreciate your directness. But I believe matters like this require deep prayer and discernment.
I didn't say rush. I said decide. There is a difference.
And what if my decision is no?
Then you say no, and I move on. Simple.
All right. I will pray about it.
Good. I will expect your answer in 7 days.
Deborah. What was that? Do you realize what just happened? The bishop's son is interested in you. Do you know how many women would kill for this kind of opportunity? We hear everything. I don't think opportunity is the word you're looking for.
I don't know. I need to pray.
Pray about what? Deborah, this is an honor. Do you know how many sisters in this church have been waiting for this kind of favor? Favor? Since when does marriage start with ultimatums? Oh, Ruth, you analyze everything too much. A man like Pastor Daniel doesn't have time to waste. He knows what he wants. Or maybe he just knows how to get what he wants.
Talk to you, who will? Or should I wait until your younger cousins start?
What is going on here?
We are not children. We are not dating for fun.
I am not calling him.
You think you deserve to run things?
That is enough. Your father is still alive, and yet you act as if he's already in the grave. This behavior is disgraceful.
Letty. She's everything a pastor's wife should be. And I fit the image she has been waiting for.
True talk. But you didn't hear this from me. Betty is desperate now.
Why are you calling me? This is not the time.